Watcher chaps, a little video here for you of a very interesting drone strike. This is on a concealed Russian vehicle. We can't tell what type because of the camouflage netting covering it, but it seems to be some sort of utility vehicle of some type or a truck. Now, the target isn't what's important here. Watch your drone carefully as it hits the vehicle. Now, it's been suggested that this was two drones flying very close together, one above the other, with the first one hitting the vehicle and the second one looping it back around to hit it again. But I'm not sure if that's the case. There is quite a delay between the first object hitting and the explosion. Typically, when there's a drone strike, the explosion is immediately. I think the drone may possibly have released some type of small explosive projectile, which then detonated on the truck after a bit of a delay. The drone itself then looped back around and hit the truck again. You may notice when the drone hits, the explosion is instantaneous, which makes me think the first one may have been something else. However, this looks to be a very small drone, too small to carry both a grenade and a payload of its own. Now, I know nothing about drones really, but could it be that this actually is two drones operated by the same operator and each flying above the other? So guided by the same operator with the same controls and that sort of thing. Upon nearing the target, the connection is severed with one of the drones, allowing it to drop onto the target, whilst control is kept with the second drone, so the operator loops it back around to hit it again. I have no idea if that is possible or not, but it's a very curious drone strike. I haven't seen one like this before, especially not from such a small FPV drone. Now, there's also something else interesting about this video. We have a sighting of the Beast of Bodmin. Watching the garden just after the second strike, you can see a rather shocked cat run for safety. So, an interesting drone strike and a cat sighting. Can't complain at that. Here's the geolocation. The marker showing where the truck was. The drone attacked from the east. Salem Saberhagen escaped across the garden as south. Here it is zoomed out, so you can see that this is on the western edge of Horlivka. Here's the situation in Horlivka at the moment. So this location was very close to the front lines in Russian-occupied territory. It's not too far from the spoil heap which Ukraine captured the other day. Zoomed out, you can see that this took place on the Eastern Front. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it interesting. Now, before I finish, I'm going to play a video about the ongoing fundraiser with the Ukraine Volunteer Centre. Thanks so much for watching this video, and take care everyone.
Good afternoon, greetings from the Ukrainian Volunteer Center. Today we are announcing a new fundraising. Recently there was a vehicle during the last artillery attack. A car in a combat is very necessary for timely change of position or evacuation. 2 metal detectors and 1 generator for the guys from the 93 Brigade Холодний Яр. Generators are the main helpers of our fighters in the harsh conditions of war. We also need 1000 liters of GSL fuel for the 3rd separate battalion of the Ukrainian Volunteer Army Volyn. Fundraising goal is 50,650. For the highest donation, we will send a set of glasses with the logo of our fund, on the last logo of our fund. We will also draw a second set of glasses using a randomizer among people who donate at least $12. By the way, these are the last 2 sets with the previous symbols of our foundation. All reports will be posted as usual after the fundraising. Thank you for being with us and helping us. Thank you for your being with Ukraine. With love from Ukraine.